Hi guys, how are we all doing today? My name is Monica Nantongo, and today we are going to talk about why you shouldn't date before you are 25 years old. Yeah, and so many of you are like, but why? Why? Why shouldn't we date before we are 25 years? Hear me out, guys. Today I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't. Mhm. And my first point is simply because you look old, it doesn't mean that you're old. Our bodies grow faster than our brains. So our brains usually mature completely by the age of 25 years old. So if at all you make a mistake and you get married before 25 years old, because you get married to this person, mhm, maybe you're 18 and they are 23, and then you're like, I love this person. Yeah, you go ahead and get married. And then, for example, women most especially, like by the age of 25, their personality, the personality that they are going to have all their life, usually develops by the age of 25 years old. So before 25 years, for you might think, oh, she's nice, she's kind, she's what. But let me tell you guys, she's not. She's still a child. She's still an adolescent. And she's only going to get to become an adult after 25 years old. So if at all you make a mistake and you marry her before then, and then years later she was 18 and now she's 25, and now her personality has come, like she can now think long term. But before, she was just going with the flow. She did not have individuality. Like anything you could say, she would be like, yeah, let's go with that. But now she has a voice of her own. So now you start to think like, this person does not respect me. Yeah, this person is disrespectful. This person, no, she's not. She's just being herself. My other point is, this is the time you're supposed to build yourself. Guys, the only time that we have to be in, like, to self-determine is between 18 to 24 years. So if at all you do not use that time very well, alas to you. Because when you were still young, from 0 to 18, you were always under someone. Like, you always had someone. Like, actually, you were with your parents, okay? And then after you went to the university, and then now after university, the only few years that you have to, let's say between 22 to 24, like those 2 years, let's say for example, or from 20 to 24, 4 years, like this is the time that you have to self-determine, to be like, this is where I want to go. This is like to also self-actualize, to know who you are, what you want, whose you are. Yeah, like for example, whose you are. I'm of God. God is my creator. He's my manufacturer. So who am I? What do I like? What are my dislikes? And all this is the only time that you have to do that, because this time you do not have responsibilities. Okay, guys, there are sometimes, like there's some seasons in life when you're supposed to move in that season when you're alone. So if at all you bring in a man, a boyfriend in this season, you're going to be distracted. If at all you bring in a girlfriend, you're going to be distracted, because it's always going to be drama upon drama. I saw you with this guy. What were you speaking? What were you saying? I saw you with this woman. Who is she? Like, you're going to be in such drama. But this is the time that you're supposed to self-determine. What do I want to be? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do as a career? It is the only time without you having responsibilities, because after that, people are going to start to look at you. When are you getting married? You finished school. We need some money. My other point is, God cannot give you a relationship to distract you. Guys, if at all a relationship takes you away from God, it's not from Him, because God wants us to be in intimacy with Him. like to have a relationship with him. So if at all this relationship is taking away from God, you do not have peace in this relationship, you're not fulfilling your God-given purpose, that's not from God. Even Satan parades himself as an angel of light, and God is not the author of confusion. So if at all you're in this relationship but you're confused, you're like, but that's not from God. It's either from your feelings or from the devil. And the devil, he only came to kill, steal, and destroy. So he will destroy you very, very well until we can no longer recognize you. The Bible tells us to not awaken love until it so desires. But here you are in this relationship, you're busy fornicating. Is that really from God? You know, someone can really be right for you, but when the time is not right. My last point is your circle shapes your future. So choose people who build you, not people who break you. Be with people who value growth over gossip, peace over popularity. The right community pushes you closer to your purpose. So if at all you have the right people around you, you're like in a good circle, my dear, you will do greater exploits. So make sure you have the right circle around you, you have the right people around you, and you will not even think about dating before you have even self-actualized. Because, guys, if at all you do not know who you are, you will pick someone according to how you feel, not according to where you're going. But remember, where you're going is important. So, so important, because that is what gives us the reason to live. For example, okay, now you're dating this person, you have dated them for 6 years, and then later you come to realize, but wait a minute, I don't want to get married to a pastor. But then this person turns out to be a pastor. What are you going to do? 6 years of your life has gone down the drain. Hmm? Or maybe you're like, I may want to stay in Uganda and do everything of mine in Uganda. But then this person is like, for him or her, he wants to go in a certain village, somewhere in Namibia. And then here you are, you've been dating all these years. And then you're like, no, me don't want to go there. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Please subscribe, like, share. Thank you. And comment. Thank you. Bye.